Storms tonight, lightning lighting up the sky on this weather impact alert night. This new video in from Bernie. And tonight, we begin with an active radar.
Flooding rains across the area tonight, especially far west San Antonio. Right now, let's bring in Weather Chief Bill Taylor and live radar. Bill?
Yeah, EC's from Castroville into Highway 90, 1604. That is the heaviest pocket of rain. Dangerous flooding situation across the city as a flash flood warning's in effect until 12:30 a.m. I'll start with the best news. The severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled. We had a hail core over Castroville of quarter-size hail. That's about 1 inch in diameter, the size of a quarter. And that hail core has diminished enough that the National Weather Service said we will drop and discontinue that severe thunderstorm warning. But what will continue is the flash flood warning. And that's from northwest San Antonio into just outside of downtown. In fact, just inside the loop, you can see the line of the polygon right there inside loop 410. So I would say about a third of the county is going to experiencing some flooding situations because, again, 3 to 4 inches of rain in these areas. It's been incredible just how much rain is falling in a short amount of time. The rainfall rates on these cells where you see red, upwards of 2.5 to 3.5 inches per hour. In fact, it was only about 30 minutes that it took at Government Canyon to put 2 inches in the gauge in far west San Antonio. Notice the flood advisories in that lighter green encompassing Medina Lake, stretching through Kendall County, even upwards of Blanco County, where everything got started this afternoon. Want to show you the hail. It's been minimal. Across most of the hill country, it was short-lived, and then there's that hail core that triggered the severe thunderstorm warning that was canceled just before we got on the air. Now, there's some hail south of Highway 90 across Uvalde and Medina counties to keep an eye on, but look at these rainfall totals. 4 inches of rain northwest Bexar County near Fair Oaks Ranch, 4.5 eastern Kendall County. That triggered the first flood advisory that we had earlier this evening, and this line is still active back down to the south and west. Look at the outflow itself. You can see what's triggering this. In its wake is this huge line of very, very heavy rainfall. The front itself still stationary back to our west. It'll be pushing through. Now, again, I'm watching the radar trend on this, and it's very encouraging. Even though it's very heavy rain spreading across the city, very beneficial heavy rain, we're losing the severe threat as far as hail, damaging winds, and certainly nothing tornadic in this because we can see how it's spreading apart here instead of really kind of tightening and building. Lots more to come on what we expect later tonight and into the overnight as far as how far south and east these storms will roll.